What is there to life after 30 if you don't care about career or starting a family? Jesus. There's so much. Immerse yourself in new hobbies, experiences. It's amazing how many things you can learn over time. Travel. Of course. It's possible to do it cheaply. Even short domestic travel can be great. Pets. Cooking. Volunteering in some of the hardest times of my life. Volunteering was a lifeline that kept me interacting with people in a positive way. Edit. Okay, I really tamed my enthusiasm a lot for this comment. I was trying to be aware of how hard it can be for some to travel, find time to cook, etc. So I didn't want to premise my response on assuming people could do these things easily. That being said, there's so much to do out there. I know this sounds lame pop self-help, but it really is like sails on a sailboat. If they stay wrapped up and stowed away, they don't do anything. But put them out there a little and the wind will catch them, and then away you go. And you might go places you didn't know existed. That's how my life has worked out so far. Only choice is to be a jujutsu sorcerer. Why does every other post act like your life is over at 30? You aren't even close to old by then. What is there after 30? Literally anything you want. Do you like hiking? Do that. Do you like building models? Do that. Life only has the meaning you give it regardless of age. Learning. During COVID, my partner and I bought a dilapidated farm. We want to learn all the skills required to make the land self-sufficient for what we need out of life. Our goals are to be self-sufficient in our animal feed, including hay and grains. We have sheep and card and spin our own wool. I am learning how to manage pastures without oil-powered machines or chemicals. I recently found our soil is clay heavy, so I have learned to extract it, and my goal for this year is to MSKE my own bricks and eventually a kiln to fire pottery. Long-term goal is to get into blacksmithing so I can build and repair my own scythe blades. I am in my early 30s and I look forward to spending the rest of my life on this project. This isn't something I could do with kids. IDK read. Eat all kinds of food. Play video games. Travel. Paint. Help other people achieve their goals. There's plenty of things to do besides those two things. I can speak to this. I'm over 50 and I have no children and have decided not to advance any further in my career. My career was never really my focus anyway. But I've made an okay living while still maintaining a good work-life balance. What is there to life for me? Whatever I want. I love my wife. I love traveling. And I have been all over the world. I love experiencing new cultures that seem crazy to me. I love my dog. I loved the last one. I will love the next one. I cook. I barbecue. I build furniture and love woodworking. I ride motorcycles. I love mixology and I have a single cocktail most nights. I build planted fish tanks on the side. I read. I figure out life. I love friends and family. I build electronic gadgets. I picked up the guitar about 12 years ago and I'm not half bad now. I'm always learning, researching, and trying stuff. I bred snakes for the pet trade for 10 years. I bred dart frogs for the pet trade for 15 years. I built my wife a new kitchen and a new bathroom. I have sex frequently. I go on hikes. I love movies. I don't know what my hobbies will be in 10 years. But I know that it will be something I currently don't know how to do. I get a huge amount of satisfaction from building something. Anything really. I volunteer 1,015 hours a month to the charity of my choice. Being of service to others somehow helps me remain centered and grateful. Money is not unlimited, but if I'm patient, I can usually figure out a cheap way to get into whatever hobby it is I am pursuing. Travel is a lot cheaper than most people think if you are just smart about it. And especially if you can make friends in other countries. I'll probably have to work until 60, with all my peers retiring earlier. But I've done tons of stuff that they put off until retirement, and probably will never get around to. I know that conditions are different for people in their 20s now that when I was coming up, and I'm not going to pretend I know what it's like to be young now. But I could have had a batch of kids that I would have loved. And I could have grinded really hard and be worth way more money right now. But I don't think I would be any happier. The point of life is living. The journey is the destination. TLD are what pushes me forward in life. Self-development. It's got nothing to do with kids or a career. I think our society and culture, being mostly capitalistic, has ingrained in each of us that we must be working toward something. In school, you work toward graduation, then you work toward getting a job, then a promotion, then marriage, a house, kids, etc. But is that really what life is about? I think life is just meant to be experienced. We do not need a greater purpose. We just need to be. What is there to live for? The feeling of sun on your cheeks, laughing until you cry, eating delicious food, maybe binging a new show that you can't get enough of, that first smell of spring, cuddling an adorable dog, reading a really great book, listening to birds sing early in the morning, waking you up, taking a walk on the beach and feeling the sand in your toes, enjoying a hot shower on a cold day, burning your mouth on freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, but continuing to eat them anyway, making a new friend, helping a stranger, flirting with a stranger, watching your favorite sports team win a game, eating some greasy food at said sports game, quenching your thirst with some ice-cold water. Just experience it, because we only have this life once, so we just have to take in all these little moments and appreciate them for what they are. Find joy in every day. That's what you can live for. I play video games and read books and eat and go for walks to appreciate the city around me. You can also do nothing. Nothing wrong with that. My partner, my friends, actually seeing an improvement in my mental health and life after finally getting out of my triggering mother's house. Do whatever you enjoy doing. There doesn't have to be some greater purpose. I do whatever I want. Concerts, travel, eat cake for dinner. Relationships, romantic, friendships, helping kids through various organizations, spending time with people you care about and who care about you, doing things you enjoy. Some Native American tribes thought our purpose was to be beautiful and strange. Pursuing happiness, learning, creating art, helping others, petting animals, eating really delicious food, telling people they have cool sunglasses, hair, shoes, and watching them smile real big. Experiences. That's what life is all about. It's why going to prison is punishment. Your only experience, mostly, is sitting in a cell staring at the wall. The main point of not having kids for me was so I never have to grow up. I got more hobbies than you can count. The lack of specialization has made me out to be a little bit of a jack of all trades. So I tend to be quite capable of getting anything that doesn't require a degree done and done well. Women tend to find that capability, and the fact that I stay busy, sexy, so I've had more dates in my 30s than in my teens and 20s combined. Guess some people are late bloomers. It would take several lifetimes to consume and immerse yourself in all of the experiences, history, knowledge, etc. that the history of humans have left us. Discovering the world around us and the world before us takes a very long time. I'd like to finish my degree and travel the world to experience it all. By the time I'm old, if it make it there, I'd still have so much I'd like to learn and see about. Love and companionship does not only come in the form of starting your own family, You could do drugs. Achieving your small goals. Finding a hobby or passion to do. Like to fish, buying a boat goal. Like to travel, starting to see your bucket list places. Making and generally doing things from your bucket list, etc. The possibilities are truly endless. I have family members who are not interested in career or family, or even dating. They spend a lot of time enjoying their hobbies. Travel, reading, games, time with friends, etc. What does matter to you? What brings you joy?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.